Thank you, Ryan. Our second speaker is this year's Salutatorian, Mailiis Simovart. Mailiis is the daughter of Seven and Renee Simovart. She is a member of the National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Spanish Club, and golf team. Mailiis will be attending Ashland University in the fall, majoring in accounting with a minor in Spanish. She will also be a member of the women's golf team. Mailiis Simovart.
Good afternoon. I am honored to be here today to address the Benjamin Logan Class of 2020. I know this isn't the graduation ceremony that we all imagined when we started our senior year, but it is what it is. As strange and difficult as the coronavirus pandemic has been, there are some life lessons that can be learned from this unique situation that we are going through. For example, toilet paper has become a sacred item and should no longer be thrown in trees as a common prank. But seriously, I do have 3 lessons that I've learned that I'd like to share with you. Lesson 1, focus on what you can control. Spending energy or negative thoughts on things you can't control is a waste of time. This pandemic has created a lot of disappointment for everyone, such as spring sports, school trips, and prom being canceled. Instead of dwelling on disappointment, divert your energy to productive and positive activities, such as focusing on performance in school or work, taking care of yourself mentally and physically, and staying in touch with family and friends. I know it is hard, but one way to get over disappointment is to keep things in perspective. We've all seen the meme about how our grandparents had to go to war to save the world, but all we have to do is sit on the couch and watch Netflix. Putting things in perspective doesn't mean that your problems aren't worth being upset about, but it may help you see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Lesson 2, be flexible. Aspects of your life, such as your work and your school life, or personal life, are going to change constantly. Being flexible will allow you to deal with change and better navigate through life. For example, my parents, like many of yours, had to work from home starting in March. Although this was a traumatic experience, I was flexible and was able to rearrange my schedule to ensure that I spent the least amount of time around my dad, whose makeshift office was in the kitchen. Lesson 3, don't take things for granted. During the pandemic, we've had things taken away from us that made us realize how much we value them. It shouldn't take a crisis for us to be thankful for things in our life, like spending time with our grandparents, going to school, or even the availability of food. Every day we wake up, we should be thankful for our good health and the simple fact that we are alive. As we leave this graduation ceremony, we should all begin our adult lives knowing that something good can be taken from any challenge, because only we can control our reaction and attitude in dealing with any situation. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Congratulations to the Benjamin Logan Class of 2020.